Largo-Resources is exploring and expanding tungsten and vanadium deposits in both North and South America. Join us for an update on this Canadian-based company as they move forward. Largo-Resources has a full slate of projects rapidly advancing in 2011. And CEO Mark Brennan says he's looking forward to finally getting down to work.
The challenge that we've had is not the ability not to go and do our jobs. And the funding element has been the toughest element that really has been beyond our control. It'll be a tremendously rewarding and satisfying situation when we have these projects funded, and even in the construction phase. It's been a tremendous slog, and we think that to have it completed, having stuck with something which was extremely challenging and overcome adversity, I think we're all the better for it.
Now the financing issue has been resolved. Largo has a joint venture letter of intent agreement with one of Brazil's most experienced private equity firms. Vinci Capital has agreed to provide $120 million in equity funding. Largo's first priority is the Maracás-Ba vanadium project in northeast Brazil.
We have a fantastic project, which is the richest and highest quality vanadium deposit in the world. It's a 22-year mine life at the moment. What we're looking at is to produce about 5,000 tons of ferrovanadium per annum. It's a very, very low-cost producer. We're looking at about $13 a kilo for cost. Pricing for ferrovanadium right now is about $32 a kilo. So the economics are exceedingly attractive.
Vanadium is an essential element in steel production and an important component in new technology.
We anticipate that we will see about 8% growth per annum for vanadium within steels, which will be a good growth market for us. But there's also the second element, which is a little more in its infancy, but at the same point has a great deal of excitement going forward, which is for the battery market.
Vinci's funding will be used primarily to take Maracás into construction.
Our management team has been ready for the transition for the last couple of years. We've got a team that's more than capable of bringing this to production.
The investment will also fund Largo's other Brazilian projects, including a tungsten deposit at Currais, Novos.
This is a historic mining district for tungsten. It's our role to look and see if we can't drive this district and really be the prominent players within this district. We're going to start off with a very low-key and small operation, and what's very interesting here is that we're putting up very little capital for this, and the project will generate about $10 million a year. We'll probably grow the tail operations and some underground properties in the phase 2 phase, and our hope would be in the next 2 years, 3 years, we can drive this business to $25 million of EBITDA net to Largo.
Plus, Largo is also developing the Campo Alegre vanadium project. They got that one at basement bargain rates.
Campo Alegre is a very large vanadium iron ore deposit in Brazil, but we acquired this project for $250,000 from the Brazilian government.
Meanwhile, in Canada's Yukon territory, Largo is moving quickly toward a feasibility study on the Northern Dancer tungsten molybdenum property.
We will not develop the Northern Dancer project alone. It's a very, very large project. It's about 420 million tons, will require in excess of $500 million of capex. But at the same point, it's a project that could be a major supplier to the Western world in the absence of China providing the material that's required. What we're looking at is a mine that can produce 15–20% of the world's supply of tungsten. So we're very excited by the Northern Dancer project. Like with Maracás, like with Currais Novos, Northern Dancer will look to be a low-cost producer of tungsten. It's very important, working with the commodities that we work with, to be a low-cost producer. These are very, very good assets, a different commodity to conventional commodities, a little more difficult to fund, a little more difficult to make people understand. But if I can help bring these projects to some form of conclusion, that's a tremendously satisfying experience.
Largo-Resources' focus is always on valuable, low-cost properties that are near-term production. To find out more, you can check out their website. They're at Largo-Resources.com.